It's time now for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Central Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Sears Hometown Store, locally owned and operated right here in Mountain Home.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas, Southern Missouri. It is Wednesday, June 3rd, 2020 at 7 a.m.
Beautiful day.
Woo over there.
Woo-woo. It's a beautiful day.
Yeah, it is. We've had some nice weather.
We have.
It's been nice. Wow.
I'm not complaining. Complaining at all.
Super good weather. Wow. It's really been nice, both in Arkansas and Southern Missouri. Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome Down on the Corner program. Dale Hoffman, your host. Home Scooter Callis is over here. Can't see the mayor yet. Haven't reset the cameras. He's enjoying Brewed Awakening coffee here. He'll be on here in just a few minutes. And I tell you what, beautiful weather. Wow. Can't beat it. They got a chance of rain today. And we're looking at the radar. We'll get that here in just a minute. But might have a few sprinkles come through. But overall, it's going to be a nice day weather-wise.
Yesterday
Nice
was
weekend
nice.
coming up.
I actually went to the lake yesterday for a little bit.
Did you get wet?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I jumped in. It's cold.
Yeah.
But it was fun.
Yeah.
Had a good time.
Bull Shoals, Norfolk?
Norfolk.
You didn't scrape bottom of the lake with the boat, did you?
No, it's a ways down there, let me tell you.
It's just a little bit full, ain't it?
Little bit full.
Do you have any you got a slot for a boat, or you had to launch
No,
it?
my daughter works down there, Jordan Marina.
Oh, yeah.
And so she's able to use boats and
Oh, okay,
do different
yeah.
things. So
Started to say launching can be.
We took out one of their pontoon boats, and we had a lot of fun. So
I bet it was fun.
Thanks, Jordan Marina.
Good plug right there. Good job. All right. Hey, Down on the Corner is brought to you by your hometown Sears store at 1029 Highway 62 East, 425-3191, the very best in home appliances, home entertainment, lawn care equipment, and tools, and other items. Be sure to check out your local hometown Sears store right here in Mountain Home. They're up on the hill behind Wendy's. They're out in the same parking lot with Orscheln's and Physical Therapy Connection and Sherman-Williams Paint. And they are your hometown Sears store. Yes, they have the Sears name. They're not a corporate store. They are a locally owned Sears store, and they can get you the very best in appliances, home entertainment, lawn care equipment, tools, and what am I missing?
Well, J.R. Hightower, which is the owner of the Sears store, and he has been working on appliances and mowers and stuff his whole life. And there isn't, I don't think, anything that guy cannot fix. They do all the maintenance in-house.
In-house.
And he doesn't care what brand, where you bought it from. He will work on it, and he will get it going.
There you go. I think he went up Northwest Springfield the other day to help somebody out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And your hometown Sears store is here to serve not only the folks in Mountain Home and Baxter County, but we want to invite folks from Fulton and Sharp and Marion County, Ozark County, Missouri, Howell County. Come on down. Shop your hometown Sears store right here in Mountain Home, Arkansas, 1029 Highway 62 East. You're going to get good old hometown service and good old hometown hospitality at your hometown Sears store. Once again, 1029 Highway 62 East. It's up on the hill behind Wendy's, out in front of Physical Therapy Connection, your hometown Sears store. Give them a call at 870-425-3191. I'm enjoying Brewed Awakening coffee, just like the mayor over here. How's the coffee over there, sir?
Wonderful.
Wonderful. There you
Wonderful.
go. You betcha. The best coffee in town is Brewed Awakening. There's actually 3 locations to serve you that coffee. 2 are accessible right now. The others kind of hold off a little while till the virus is over. You've got Bomber Boulevard, and you've also got 62 East Plaza by Anytime Fitness. They're drive-thrus, and so you can enjoy the best coffee in town on either end of town. Mike and the staff do a great job at all 3 locations. Of course, the 2 that are ready to serve you today are ready to go. I bet they've already been a little bit busy this morning at 7:04. And they have the mochas, the lattes, the frappuccinos, the French vanilla, the pumpkin spice, and anything else you can dream up, even the buttered lattes if you want one. And so stop by Brewed Awakening Coffee, the best coffee in town. If you're not drinking Brewed Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water. But it is really good coffee, and you will not be disappointed. So stop by the 2 locations, any of the 2 locations today for the very best coffee in town. Mike and his staff, Mike's been with us for a long time, part of the Down on the Corner program family, and I appreciate his sponsorship of the show for so many years, and can't say enough good things about Brewed Awakening Coffee. They are the very best coffee in town. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas bring the morning prayer each and every day. With all our respect, Roller Funeral Homes. 29 in the state of Arkansas to serve you, with 1 in Memphis, Tennessee. Here in Mountain Home, you can talk to Brad, Bruce, Charlotte, Chris, or anyone out there can help you. Professional, caring, loving, and understanding. Yeah, it can be a difficult time if it's an emergency situation or the passing of a loved one after an illness, whatever it may be. Pre-planning, don't forget about that. So talk to the roller folks. Very professional, caring, loving, and understanding. They know what you're going through. They know how to help, and they do it very, very well. When they say with all our respect, that's how they do business. It's not just a motto for the TV. That's how they do business every day. With all our respect, Roller Funeral Homes. Let's pause now for our morning prayer. Heavenly Father, I can understand a protest, but I can't figure out and understand the violence and riots over George Floyd's death. Lord, no doubt America will fight to protect freedom, but to destroy our own properties to prove a point is wrong. Throwing a brick through a business window and setting on fire is vandalism and arson. It's not to protest or to honor George Floyd. Lord, we need a spiritual revival in America. We need a change for positive things in America, perhaps helping our children be better students or help our business and economy across America set new records of growth and profit. Lord, I pray let all Americans be successful, but I pray now that you heal our country. That's my prayer today. Amen. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas bring you morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes.
And now,
I hope it's better than yesterday.
dun, dun, dun,
Hey, the water
the
helped.
weather.
You got it wet. Soak that trumpet, boy.
I was going to have the mayor do it since he's just a ball of fire this morning.
Every day we're going to have to find a puddle to soak that trumpet. Morning weather brought to you by the Z-Team. Bob and Linda's the door for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. RetireToArkansas.net. Time to take a peek at the White River. Hey, not too bad today. A little bit of fog in the upper atmosphere there, a little bit just above the river. You're looking at the White River from Marion County, Arkansas into Baxter County, Arkansas in the fine town of Cotter. 62-412 bridge. I can't quite see it on the screen. Perhaps you might be able to. It's on the left side of the screen about the 9 o'clock position. And the White River comes all the way around right there. The little clearing right there is the baseball park, railroad museum there. It's Big Spring Park. The beautiful White River separates Marion County from Baxter County, but brings a lot of people together. We'll be out there fishing on that river. It's running a little bit high right now with all the high water we have. And of course, I think we'll look at the dam reports here in a little bit, but you can go to RetireToArkansas.net and go to the live webcam, and you can enjoy that throughout the day. Take a picture of it, share it with your friends. While you're on RetireToArkansas.net, check out all the listings from the MLS, the Multiple Listing Service. Now, perhaps you got a brochure or a pamphlet or an advertisement from another, perhaps, real estate team or company. You can take those MLS numbers and put it in on the Z-Team's website, RetireToArkansas.net, and it'll bring up anything listed with the MLS. And then while you're there, don't forget the phone number, 870-405-0793, Bob and Linda Zadora, or your award-winning Z-Team. Many, many awards for outstanding customer service and customer satisfaction awards. Linda's a professional stager, so when you list with the Z-Team, she can help you reset the house for that certain eye appeal to get the home sold. Upgrading, downsizing, whatever it may be. If you're in Arkansas or Missouri, the team is ready to go. They're assembled, ready to help you today from Gainesville to West Plains, to Marshall, Arkansas, to Mountain View, Arkansas, all the way back up into Salem and right here in Mountain Home. So give the Z-Team a call at 870-405-0793, RetireToArkansas.net. Morning weather brought to you by the Z-Team. Here we go. 65 in Mountain Home, 68 in Harrison, 72 already in Batesville. Wow. 67 in Salem, 65 at Calico Rock, 64 at Flippin, 64 at Marshall, 67 in West Plains. Around the region, St. Louis is already at 68, while Poplar Bluff's at 65, 66 in Springfield. Watford City's dropped down to 46 degrees right now. We do have some shower activity in the Midwest, in the upper Midwest part of the country. Nothing out west. If there is, it's just very little in Southern California. A little bit in South Dakota, stretching from southeast Montana into South Dakota, north central Nebraska. Pick up some other showers to the southwest of Des Moines, Iowa, moving over into the Chicago area around Lake Michigan, south of Madison, Wisconsin. Shower activity up in western New York. And then we come down to our part of the country, showers in Arkansas, Mississippi, and a little bit in Louisiana. So let's zoom in on Arkansas, see what's going on here this morning. Shower activity showing up from Heber Springs to Newport to Batesville, southwest of Jonesboro. I can't get it to move now. There it goes. Moving a little bit to the northeast towards Walnut Ridge, kind of fizzling out when it gets up there. This is going to affect, I'm going to say, Interstate 40 around Forest City has a little bit of shower activity. I-55 and 40 around West Memphis going to be affected. I-555 along with Highway 67 and 167 around the Newport and Batesville area. Other than that, everything else in the state of Arkansas looks like it's in pretty good shape. 62, 412 east and west. Interstate 40 west. What am I missing? Highway 65 is in pretty good shape too. Not bad there. Let's see, I-49 in good shape. And I think I've got them all covered. That's all I see right there. Okay, Southern Missouri, all clear right now in Missouri. I-44, I-70, I-55, 270 into St. Louis. Everything looking good over there. I-64, East St. Louis, Illinois, east towards Mount Vernon, in good shape. I-70, Vandalia, Effingham, Illinois, no problems there at all. Looks pretty good. No watches or warnings for Arkansas or Missouri right now. 7-day forecast. We have a 40% chance of showers today, 30% tonight, 40% tomorrow, then 30% on Friday. These are just kind of, I'm going to say, I don't think we have a major front come through. It's just going to be what comes through, comes through. Temperature-wise, 86 today, 86 tomorrow, 91 on Friday, 90 on Saturday, Sunday, 88 degrees. Scooter had a program said we could get as high as 92 on what, Saturday you said on that other program?
Yeah, so I believe it was Friday and Saturday.
Friday and Saturday, yeah. Okay, let's see. Bull Shoals Lake as of 4 o'clock this morning, 694.66. Level is 35.66 feet above the pool of 659. Norfolk Lake as of 5 a.m. is 27.08 feet above the pool of 552. They're sitting at 579.08. Traffic-wise in the state of Arkansas, we have some slow-moving traffic at West Memphis, Arkansas right now. Could be because of some of the shower activity. Other than that, everything looks good there. Missouri Department of Transportation, don't forget that Highway 201 north from Mountain Home turns into Highway J in Missouri, and they're working on the Lick Creek Bridge. That'll be down for most of the summer. So if you have to go to Missouri, take Highway 5. If you need to go to Springfield or go in the other direction, go Highway 101 to 160 at Caulfield, Missouri. Pollen count today, 3.7. Low medium as compared to 7.1 yesterday. Tomorrow should be a 7.2 with grasses, mulberry, and walnut being the culprits. And virus time. Here we go. In the 6-county area, 54 positive with 41 recovered. So we're in pretty good shape in the 6-county area of Baxter, Marion, Searcy, Stone, Izard, and Fulton. Population of 104,900 people, and we have 54 positive cases, so we have a very low ratio right there. Oil prices continue to climb a little bit, 36.66 as compared to when they were given away at minus 37 2 weeks ago. Remember that one?
Yep.
Yep. And let's see, I think we got everything caught up.
We did.
We got it. Morning weather and all your updates are brought to you by the Z-Team, Bob and Linda Zador. For all your real estate needs, 870-405-0793, retiretoarkansas.net. Be sure to check out the website today and take a look at the White River on the live webcam. All right, well, let's take that break early. We just talked to the mayor a lot longer.
There you go.
All right, we'll be right back. Mayor of Mountain Homes right here, Hillrey Adams sitting over. Be right back.
At MSI, they're not just another trash service. They're your friendly, family-owned and operated trash service, providing residential, commercial, and roll-off pickup. MSI offers competitive rates and services 5 counties in the north central Arkansas area. Various dumpster sizes available for commercial and accommodating you with weekly pickup for your convenience. Call Tammy or Kathy today at MSI. MSI Trash Service, small enough to know you and large enough to service you.
At Letty's Mexican Restaurant, we are here to keep you safe during these difficult times, as well as serve you the best Mexican food in the area. That's why we have installed a convenient drive-through window for all your to-go and pickup orders. Give us a call at 870-435-2532 to order your next meal, whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and ask us about our daily specials for a low price to feed the whole family. Experience the best in Mexican cuisine. Letty's in Gassville.
Hi, it's Bob Zadora of the Z-Team at Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. As you know, we are all facing some unusual times. Be calm. Be smart. The business world of real estate will continue. We may have some delays and some changes that are out of our control, but life will go on, and this too will pass. Give thanks for this wonderful country that we live in. Give thanks for the neighbors that we share. If there's anything we can do to give you a hand, give us a call. 870-405-0793. And check out our website, retiredtoarkansas.net.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
Hi, I'm Benny with Ammo Dump.
At Ammo Dump, they carry new and used firearms, large supply of shotguns, rifles, and handguns. Ammo Dump will buy, sell, or trade in your item and can special order whatever you like. They also have knives, scopes, ammo of any caliber, and provide gun cleaning and restoration. Call them today for the best competitive pricing around.
If I don't have it or can't get it because they don't make it, come and see us.
That's Ammo Dump, located next to Woodman's Package in Norfolk.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
When you're 7:17, we finally get the mayor on camera. I've got to, let me have the coffee filters. The mayor's notepad.
Forgot to bring anything with me today. Those filters work real good for them.
Yes, they do.
They're multi-purpose filters.
Love to improvise though.
Yeah.
So how you been? Good to see you.
Good. Glad to be back. You know, it means that we've survived another month every time we come in here.
I'll tell you what.
It's a good
They've
sign.
been crazy lately.
You know, honestly, I'm tired of the virus. I'm tired of wear a mask stuff. You know, just one restaurant I called and said, mask required. Oh yeah. I'll see you when it's over. Yeah. So, we got 54 positives, 41 take two, 41 recovered out of 54 positives out of 104,900 people in 6-county area.
I don't think the restaurant owners enjoy this any more than anyone else. And then you got some of them that are trying to do according to the Department of Health guidelines, and you got a couple of rogue ones out there just letting anybody do whatever they want to do. And it's not good for those who are trying to follow the guidelines of the Department of Health, but I'm not sure that those guidelines are the best things either. But they're the rules we're given, so we have to try to play by them for right now.
So what's it affected for the city and activities coming up? What about Red, White, and Blue? Question mark?
Red, White, and Blue, that group that puts that on, I do understand they have canceled Red, White, and Blue this year. That would be due the last weekend in June, and that's been canceled. There was numerous other things that canceled early in the year. Salbug, there's been some other events, fundraisers, special night things here in town and stuff like that have been canceled. We've had a major delay in our youth sports programs. We didn't have any spring soccer at all. We are doing this week, we have opened back up registration for youth baseball and youth softball. We had already done registration for those two sports, and on the baseball side, we'd already had our drafts, made our team assignments, our coaches had their kids. We were a week away from practice, and we were a week away from doing the evaluations and team assignments on softball when this hit. So what we've done the last week is that we've got people at the youth center every day. They're reconnecting with anyone who was signed up early in the year. We're trying to determine, do you still want your kids to play or not? If you don't want them to play, we won't have to give you money back. If you want to play, we need to know that, and we're going to try to get a season organized of somewhat. We this week are having a new registration.
This week,
in case anybody, plans have changed since the first go around. We're going to run that new registration through this week, and then the Parks Department and our staff will get together early next week and make a determination, do we have enough kids to play? And it may be that we do in some age groups and not others, but I know this, Dale, we've already had some communication with some of the neighboring towns, Salem, Gainesville, Flippin, Calico, and some of those places that are in the same situation as us. They want to provide opportunities for kids to play youth sports this summer and get to enjoy what has been we've done in our whole lives. And so we're hoping that maybe by the end of June we will be ready to have some sort of a appearance of a baseball, softball,
it'd be fun to see the kids play ball
and get the kids out. We don't really care where the kids are from.
July and August a little
just
bit.
Get them out there and let the parents enjoy themselves for a little bit this summer. We're really thinking that by the end of the month we'll be ready to go with that. And
good.
If anybody's got a kid at home or a grandkid here for the summer and they want to sign them up, all they need to do is contact that youth center, and we're going to do that. The fields are great. The grant we got from
I drove by the other day.
That
It looks
work
good.
out there is virtually finished. We've got one piece of equipment left to install that we'll have that done here in the next few days. Everything's looking a lot better out there than it did last year, and
Awesome.
we really want to get to have something so that we can show off the work and the improvements we've made
Yeah, I went out there the other
to
day. It
that
looks good.
complex out there too. It definitely looks a lot nicer than it did.
Yeah. Wow.
And then, of course, one other thing that we had to shut down, and we'll reevaluate this in the near future, was the special election that we pulled off the ballot on May 12th for the park rehabilitation and community center.
You'll let that sit aside for a while?
Yeah, I don't know how long. We've got some
things
in mind and may try to get that back pretty quick. There's a lot of interest in that project here. Even though we've kind of been in this COVID-19 crisis, I get calls every day, a few a week. Let's talk about this project some. So there's still some interest out there. We're just going to have to see when the right time is to try to bring that thing back.
Might be something good to look at right after the first of the year.
Maybe something good to look at before the end of this year, and it might help the economy rebound.
Yeah.
It could be a big boost to us to get that project started and, bring some jobs in here and people going to work doing construction and things like that. So a lot of stuff we got to look at between now and when we do.
Yeah, the proposal I saw, I really like.
Yeah, well,
it'd be good.
we thought we had a good one there and a good opportunity for it, and I still do. It's just that we kind of had to put it on the shelf for a few days.
What else has the virus affected?
We do not know 100% yet what the impact's going to be to us on our funding for the city's street turnback money we get from the state. We haven't seen the full impact of that because we get that money back from the state gas tax. But we're anticipating some significant reductions there. On the other side of the house, on the sales tax side, when we got our sales tax report at the end of May, which was for March, it runs 2 months behind. We actually had a 7.73% increase in sales tax in March.
8%, that's
Now,
good.
if you'll remember, I think this lockdown or crisis started on or about the 11th of March, somewhere in that range. So we had a few good days in early March before things went. So I'm calling that 7.73% that we got for March. I think that toilet paper rush had something to do with that.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
the real test is going to be when we get to one in June.
Yeah.
To see the impact of April.
So you'll get that probably for September?
No, we'll get it in June.
I mean,
We will get the one for April.
Yeah.
And that's going to be one that's going to have us
I just has
see
it
how
picked
Still
back-
think with the many people that were home working on projects, I mean, you look at the hardware stores and stuff like that, they were busier than they've ever been. So the sales tax may have,
maybe it'll stay up.
yeah.
I think we're going to be real good on it. When you look at the parking lot at Lowe's, Home Depot, Meeks, those type places, you're exactly right. You can go down any street in Mountain Home and you can see people with wood in the back of their truck, their SUV, new appliances, a television. So there's been a lot of stuff through those big stores and in the grocery stores too. Harps, Town and Country, and those places have all had it. The meat shops in this area have really done great during this thing, and so I feel like sales tax is going to hold its own. It may not be quite where it was back in January and February, but I don't think we're going to see a big decline there.
Even if you had stayed, say, positive 5%, when that report, that's going to be better than losing money.
There's some towns in Arkansas did have declines. Jonesboro.
Really?
No, they only had a 2% increase.
Oh.
In Jonesboro. So I'm very, very thankful that here at Mountain Home we were 7.73% above last year. So we'll take that any day.
What about tourism? What's the rules now on hotels, motels, resorts?
The last thing I've heard about that, and we're trying to stay on top of the instructions the governor gives out each day or weekly. We're open for business. Arkansas is open. There were some hot spots he identified that they didn't want people coming from those places, Connecticut, New York. I think there was about 5 of them, if I'm not mistaken. But it's good to see people back. It's good to drive by Quality Inn, Ricky's Johnson's Hotel up there, or any of the others here in town, and see cars in the parking lot. This past Friday night, I ran into 2 young boys. They had flown into town. They were in their 20s from Oklahoma. They were coming to go trout fishing. They thought they were going to Blue Ribbon Fly Shop. Well, that's not Blue Ribbon Fly anymore. It's now Raspberry and Brewing Company, and we just happened to be there Friday night with our food truck. I met the 2 boys as they came in, and 20-year-old and flown over here by themselves, and we're here for fly fishing. I said, well, first of all, you're probably not going to be able to do any wade fishing. Y'all not aware of this. That river is very high right now and got a lot of current in it. You might need to find something else. So they didn't know where to go. They had no idea what to do. And I made a phone call to White Buffalo Resort for those 2 boys. I had recently talked to Matthew down there, and he was talking about the decline in business the resort's insane, and it's true of all of them up and down the river. 65% less bookings than they normally would have, and this is the time of year they take in money to make their payments and their mortgage payments in January, February when things are slow. I called down there for these 2 boys to try to find them a place to stay. Now, White Buffalo was booked solid, and he told me, Matthew did, that virtually every resort on the river was booked this weekend, which is great, meaning people are back.
Oh, that's good.
And we're seeing some of that back. And so we finally found the boys a place close to town here. a little resort, and got them to there, and they got up and went fishing the next morning on the river, and we hadn't seen or heard from them since. So we don't know if they came up missing in the river or they fished and went on back to Oklahoma. But you know, we're seeing some traffic back, and that's good. And you can drive by the hotel parking lots now and see that. You know, when you see the lot. So we're seeing some folks back now that Memorial Day's come and gone. You're going to see a lot of traffic on the lake now. It's picked back up, even with a high water. There's still a lot of people from northeast Arkansas coming up here to visit that lake. And other places as well.
We've seen a lot of Missouri people.
Yeah, you sure do. I mean, there's a lot of them. A few weeks ago, I had an opportunity to be east of town, and probably that day waited on, 15, 20 folks from Caruthersville, Saxton, Malden, that area, Missouri. Yeah. Still farm country up in there in the boot.
Big farm.
And they were coming down here and enjoying the lake too. So, we're seeing some traffic back in here, and that's good.
I think we have a chance to have a very big tourism season this season.
I do too.
Because of the fact that people have been cooped up, and they're just ready to get out. They just want to get away. Yeah. They want to enjoy some things outside their home, and I can understand that.
Yeah. And I think we're going to see some folks from places in Arkansas we haven't seen them before, too.
Yeah.
There's some work being done through the State Chamber of Commerce and the Arkansas Department of Tourism to promote, I can't think of what they call that, an Irish Drive. I believe is the thing they're using, the tagline for it, something similar to that, and trying to promote just what is right here in your immediate area. And that'd be true if you're in Lake Village or if you're in Springdale. There's stuff close to you to go see that most of us probably haven't seen in a long time. And that'll keep some of that money here in Arkansas.
Wow. With that, we need to take a break. 7:32, more with the mayor right after this. When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as they would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite climate-controlled and air-filtered boarding facility in the area with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. 201 also offers professional grooming services. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
It takes the right gear to survive out here. Oh, there she is, Ferris. It's the best gear around. Strong as an ox. Safe as houses. Out back, there's one powerful beast. Awesome. 4-wheel suspension. Handles whatever Mother Nature throws at you. Designed to take the hard out of hard work and deliver all the power you could need. So if you want to tackle the great outdoors, get yourself a Ferris.
Get the only mower with suspension technology at Mower Warehouse in Mountain Home, where they accept mower trade-ins, have flexible financing options, and services all brands and models. That's Mower Warehouse, located on Buzzard Roost in Mountain Home.
When I grow up, I want to save lives, like a superhero, and show up when people needed me.
When I grow up, I want to do animations. I want to create characters that can fly.
No matter what it is you want out of life, there is a path to get there.
When I grow up, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, but I know I want to go to college.
Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Take your first step at asumh.edu.
When you need durable and comfortable hospital scrubs stat, you need the Uniform Shop. The Uniform Shop is the place for top quality uniforms, carrying a great selection of name brands, including Carhartt, Vera Bradley, Urbane, and Grey's Anatomy, as well as shoes from Skechers, Nursemates, Softwalk, and Landau, stethoscopes from Littman, blood pressure cuffs, scissors, name tag retractables, compression socks, paramedic BDUs, and Rocky boots. The Uniform Shop also offers customizing embroidery and minor alterations. Let us put you in uniforms. Shop the Uniform Shop. Barbershop.
Take a step back in time when going to a barbershop meant more than just getting a haircut. Come into Legionnaire Barbershop today, a unique gentleman's barbershop. Get back in style with 2 experienced licensed barbers who are trained in tonsorial arts and lock removal and are happy to give you a straight razor shave. Legionnaire Barbershop is veteran-owned and operated and located at 1041 Highland Circle, Suite 55 in Mountain Home. For a full, old-fashioned barbershop experience, stop by Legionnaire Barbershop today.
Did you know when you shop at Sears Hometown Stores, you are supporting your local community? That's right. Your local Sears Hometown Store is locally owned and operated by one of your neighbors. Their store offers the best of what Sears has to offer with the top brands and appliances, tools, and lawn and garden. They also offer great financing options that work no matter what you need. Remember to stop by your local Sears Hometown Store today and support a local member of your community.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
.36, Mayor Hillrey Adams here, City Mountain Home, and what's on your coffee filter now?
Well, something that we want to thank the Boston Mountain Regional or Rural Health Unit.
Boston
Mountain Rural Health Unit. You know, I think their closest clinic is over in Yellville, if I'm not mistaken, but they cover stuff
really
west of here towards Green Forest and over towards western Arkansas. They've approached us, and the information is out there now. You can find it on the city Facebook page and stuff. On June the 9th, next Tuesday,
okay,
they're going to use the campus at ASU. I think they're going to set up behind Roller Hall, and they're going to have a drive-through COVID testing. They called last week, spoke to me on Friday, and they've been doing some of these drive-through clinics. I think this will make about fourth or fifth one, she told me. And so they'll be coming in, setting that up. I believe it's from 9 in the morning to 4 in the afternoon they'll be there. And there'll be some signage and ways to enter the campus there at ASU. And they will be coming in and doing COVID testing that day for anyone that feels like they'd like to take a test.
You say it's on the Facebook page somewhere from?
I believe it's on the city Facebook and website. It may not have gotten on there last night. They just sent us late yesterday afternoon the announcements and the press releases. So if they didn't get on there yesterday, they will today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen a post from it on Facebook. But yeah.
But that's going to be there on the backside of Roller. Okay. I believe they're going to use the portico there on the back for a drive-through.
Yeah.
And that'll be staffed by Boston Mountain Rural Health Clinic. And
awesome.
They'll be doing that work for us there and, giving folks another opportunity to get tested if they so desire there. That'll be going on next Tuesday up there. We're hoping, keeping our fingers crossed, we're ready to submit a plan, or will be here in a day or two, to the Department of Health to be able to kick off that summer concert series.
Good.
At the end of June. We have to get some stuff sent to the Department of Health. As soon as we can get that to them and get their blessing. We've done a lot of work at Hickory Park. A lot of work's been done down there.
Somebody said they took the little carousel out in there.
We took some stuff out. We had to get the stage built in there the way we wanted it and making access to it. We're going to put some of that stuff back.
Good, yeah.
In there.
That brings back a lot of memories for my boys.
We're going to find ways to get some of that, if not all the equipment back. But we needed to move some of it during the construction time. The stage itself, the concrete part is ready. We need the frame to arrive, and that should just any day. The company building that, was shut down for a period of time. They're back up. We'll get that stage erected. Farmers and Merchants Bank gave us a very nice donation spread over 10 years to pay for that. Baxter Healthcare has made a very nice donation to the city to fund a summer concert. Now, we may not get to have as many events as we thought we were going to have this summer because of this COVID, but we're really hoping that by the 27th of June, we could have our first event down there.
Friday, the last Friday, isn't it?
We're not ready to officially announce that date, but that's our target. We're working towards that, and if we can get our Department of Health approval, then we'll be ready to make an announcement, and we'll announce who's going to open that concert series up. And that first night down there, we hope to have, or we will have for sure, some really good entertainment, but we'll also have people there from Baxter Healthcare, the Mountain Home A&P Commission, and Farmers and Merchants Bank, who are making this possible for us this summer, and get that kicked off. We've done some electric work down there. We got lights at Hickory Park now. It's been dark for so long down there. We've had the lights refurbished, and you can actually see down there at night now. Got some more electrical work done in that complex, so we're ready. It's just a matter of getting everything.
What about the upper back where they had the horseshoe pit in the back?
That part up there is still like it was right now. We haven't done anything there. The only thing we've done
does anybody use the horseshoe area like that anymore?
No, I don't think it got used last year except by our guys weed eating around it.
That may be a good place to redo a playground.
It didn't get done, nothing at all. We got some ideas for that if and when we get back to this park rehab project.
And then the field, the baseball field behind it, is that just obsolete now?
Yeah, it's very obsolete. There's some folks go out there for practice, some teams occasionally. It doesn't meet the standards we need for games and stuff like that.
When that was the field in town.
There's people that'll practice out there.
Yeah.
We have the tennis court that had the crater in it where it had sank in years ago over the pool. We've got that fixed this summer and a new layer of asphalt on it. It's not ready to play tennis or any of that kind of stuff on, but it is now safe for people to walk in there, and it wasn't, So once we get to having the concert series down there, we see that as an opportunity to open that up and use that area now that we've filled in that hole and got that safe. So hopefully by the end of the month we'll be able to make some
Hickory Park,
get
just
some stuff going there.
I've lived there 48 years now. It's just kind of a fun spot.
Well, and it had been very neglected over the years, and we spent a lot of time up there working on it. It's going to look a little bit different. It's going to get more use now than it's gotten in years right there. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to see some of the old playground equipment put back in.
Well, I think we only took out one or two pieces, but some of that stuff we took out too, it had some issues with them. Some of it was broke. You can't get parts for it. It's so old. So I'm not sure exactly what all will go back. And we didn't take everything out. I'm not sure if we took out the...
Somebody actually did.
No, I'm pretty sure that's still there.
Is that good? Yeah,
I think we just took out the swing. No, we just took out the swing, and there was some kind of deal over there that had a slide or a tube looking thing that we got out. So we're going to try to get those back in before things get started, but we got plenty of time to do that.
Love Hickory Park. A lot of fun. A lot of
good spot.
7:44. Let's take a quick break. More with the mayor right after this. Somebody wanted me to
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Driftwood Lanes. Fun happens here.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
At MSI, they're not just another trash service. They're your friendly, family-owned and operated trash service, providing residential, commercial, and roll-off pickup. MSI offers competitive rates and services 5 counties in the north central Arkansas area. Various dumpster sizes available for commercial and accommodating you with weekly pickup for your convenience. Call Tammy or Kathy today at MSI. MSI Trash Service. Small enough to know you and large enough to service you.
At Letty's Mexican Restaurant.
$7.46, more at the mayor.
Dale, we got the pool open last week.
Yep.
It opened up Memorial Day, the city pool. It's glad to see some activity out there. What I call my swim ladies, I've gotten to be good friends with. They're out there in the morning doing their water aerobics. The swim team is actually getting in some practices now. Good. And then we're having open swim, and you know, we've had to reduce our capacity. I think we had a 200-person capacity. It's half of that now, 100. So we're asking anyone who wants to go to the pool and swim, rather than just do drop-offs this year and let your kids out and drive them down the street. They must be checked in, accounted for. We have to screen them, but we don't want to. You drop someone off and then us not have the room for them.
Yeah.
So it's down to 100.
100.
And so we've got some signs up right there about how to check in, where to go check in and stuff like that. But we just want everybody to enjoy it. We're doing everything we can to provide that, and I was so glad that we got it open and the swim ladies could get back in there and start doing their aerobics in the morning, and swim team could practice. I went by there, I believe it was Monday morning early, and they were out there, those kids, and the coach had them up there, and they're doing push-ups. So many of them are around the pool and so many in the water at a time swimming and getting some work in. So that was good to see right there, and we're glad that happened for us finally. Dale, it's been a month since we've been here, and there's something that during this last month we've had happen here in this community, and I just want to take a minute and say something about that. Within the last couple of weeks, mainly, we've lost 4 people in this community that I felt like I knew very, very well, people who had made great contributions to this community over time, and that was Frank Huckabee, a long-time attorney in this town, one of the original developers and partners in the Indian Creek development when that started many, many years ago. Frank played a big role in that. Ron Helvey,
Veterinary
Had the
for many years.
veterinary clinic for years, and I got to know these guys all through Rotary, and we had so much fun and enjoyed ourselves a lot back in the days I first came here. And then just this past week, Lane Strother, an attorney here in town, and
I've known all these guys for a long
there's so
time.
many ball games I've sat at the years with baseball and basketball. Of course, Lane had grandkids, a grandson that played with my boy, and these people were, all of these names did so much in this community here, and to lose those type in just such a short time, and it surprises each and every one of them, I think. That's just, I think something that we all need to remember those names and those families in our prayers, and thank them for the contributions they've made to this city. And then the last one that I've got to make sure I mentioned was Lady Bonnie Brown. And, Bonnie died recently of injuries in an automobile accident she was involved in. But, Bonnie did a lot of things in this community. Many years on the Mountain Home School Board. My understanding, she was very involved in the start of the Mountain Home Education Foundation and getting that thing up and running. And she did a lot of work in this community for the schools and the kids in school.
And a lot of that is not anything that's kind of out front.
Right.
A lot of that's behind the
scenes stuff that was being done, and the same was true of all these other people, the things they did behind the scenes for the community. And then, Bonnie had a business here in town, very successful business, a medical billing company, and so I just felt like today, with that, it would be appropriate that we say something on here about those losses this community suffered. Bonnie, son, Kirk, apparently he's picking up her guidance real well and her leadership skills. He was just recently involved. We had this Mountain Home Cures project that's been going on during COVID, and there's no telling how many meals were fed in this community. Different restaurants donated meals. There were drive-throughs at ASU to pick up a meal if you needed a meal. There was healthcare workers fed, first responders fed, and all this was an effort that got started by two men, Jeff Smith and Kirk Brown, Bonnie's son. And so for their efforts on that Mountain Home Cures, we'll say thanks to them for what they did for this community during this last couple of months here.
Yeah, and the three gentlemen you mentioned, Frank Huckabee, Lane Strother, and Ron Helvey, I've known them for probably 40 years.
Well, they were all icons in this community, and you couldn't go anywhere without, seeing that smile on their face or hearing a story from any one of them right there. And, people that just, I think, they're the type of people that make Mountain Home what it is.
Yeah. Remember them well. Good men. Yeah. What else you got?
Hey, that takes care of my coffee filter notes. So
I'm going to keep that.
We can.
We are now talking off the coffee filter.
Off the coffee filter.
I'll try to remember my notepad next time.
As a mayor of a small community and a nice community, North Central Arkansas, how would you like to be mayor of Little Rock or Chicago or New York or Minneapolis?
Have no desire.
Can you imagine? I don't understand. Now, no doubt, we mourn the loss of Charles Floyd. But burning businesses down, rocks going through windows, bricks going through windows, I can't.
It doesn't do anything. And, the police officers that were involved in that incident, they've already been charged, one of them with murder, and he's living in jail. 4 of them, I think, lost their job.
Mhm.
So the system is doing what it's supposed to do as a result of that incident, and all of this other stuff. You know, I really respect the right for people to protest. I have no problem with that at all. But when you go to messing with other people's property, that changes the level of it right there, and that's something I do not respect at all.
Yeah.
And I have no use for people that do that to your property, Scott's property, or anyone else's. There's no place for that, and it doesn't do anything to change it at all. And so I'm glad we're where we're at.
Yeah.
And
even Little Rock and Conway having issues.
Jonesboro.
Really?
Northwest Arkansas, Nixa, Missouri.
Nixa, Missouri?
Yes, Nixa's had some incidents up there. So, you know, it's just a crazy time right now, and that stuff doesn't accomplish one thing to resolve
it. Doesn't. It really don't. And it's just, is it monkey see, monkey do, or?
Well, I don't know. At times you wonder, right there. At times you wonder what's driving that behavior out there. And you know, I certainly hope that anyone in Mountain Home or Baxter County that wants to express their thoughts about this, you know, does so. Peacefully. But I want them to do it in a peaceful manner and respect anyone else's property in the community. You know, the people doing that probably have some property. They wouldn't want somebody coming to their place to do it. So, you know, just that's a big subject for me, or concern of mine, is that we do that. Hey, a couple other things, you know, I need to mention, and you're going to be seeing something about this in the next few days. I guess it's 2 years ago the public safety tax was passed. And that public safety tax has generated a lot of income for the city of Mountain Home, particularly the police and fire department. And that's what it was designed to do. Last year collected just a little bit shy of $2 million.
Well, that helps.
So, you know, there's been some things done prior to me getting here, and in this last year with that money. We're really focusing on equipment and manpower that's needed. On the fire side of the house, you know, last year we got a new fire truck, a new rescue unit has arrived, and in just, I guess, 2 weeks ago in the city council meeting, the old platform ladder truck we've got, we had to put Band-Aids on it to get it certified every year. And the guys in the fire department found a used truck coming out of service through another fire company that will be completely refurbished. We purchased that last Thursday night.
Yeah.
We'll get that truck sometime early next year. When it comes out of service, it'll go back to the manufacturer to get refurbished, and then we'll have a new ladder truck here in town. And we have added, and they're on the street right now in black and whites, 2 additional patrol officers to the Mountain Home Police Department. And I know we've been wanting to get more people on the street. We got some just within the last week, so that's good news.
Awesome.
Final 2 minutes, all yours. About a minute and 45 seconds. Then.
Well, we wanted to get that, and we're going to be doing some stuff, you know, 2 additional police officers on the street is going to give us some coverage that we haven't been able to do. You know, the situation we had is if a person was off, or you had one on vacation, sick, or whatever, now you're down. And so by putting 2 more on the street, they're kind of working what we call a split shift. They split the other 2 shifts and overlap. So there's times when everybody's on board and on duty and nobody off. We've got several officers on the street, but now it gives us puts us in a situation, if you've got 1 or 2 off, you've still got adequate number of folks on the street.
And they're doing a good job. I got pulled over for no seatbelt last week.
Well, you know, we've also now we have some stuff that's been put in the cars, and we can monitor patrol patterns, and we can see where patrol's being done at. And I know Chief Manuel looks at that every day, you know. I get sent copies of it every now and then. I can see that they're hitting the parks or certain streets at time of day and night. We are the city this Friday, June the 5th. Unless he changes his mind between now and then, Ken Williams, the fire chief, will be retiring. And he's been with the city a long time. We're having a visit for him from 11 to 1 at City Hall Friday. If you want to come by and wish Ken well, come on by.
We'll do that. And with that, we'll say, see you tomorrow. Thanks, Mayor.